Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching GNN, Gregory News Network, once again, coming to you from the downtown Jacksonville, Florida main library. Today's Thursday, March 3rd, 2011. The weekend is coming up, and I pray that everything is going well in your life. And it's another beautiful day here in Jacksonville. And I'm glad you're watching my network, GNN, Gregory News Network, here on YouTube. Of course, that's worldwide television on the internet. My network is a Christian-based worldwide news network. And I was just looking at foxnews.com, and there's a report that President Obama wants Gaddafi to leave Libya. Um, but that dictator in Venezuela, Chavez, is offering him, Gaddafi, a lifeline of some kind. And so how do you feel about the situation? Let me know. Send me an email, g.jameswilliam@yahoo.com. That's g.jameswilliam at yahoo.com. If you have any breaking news stories of any kind, you can submit it to my network. Send me an email, g.jameswilliam@yahoo.com. I am looking for more contributors for my networking shows since 1999. I've had over 500 contributors for my networking shows since 1999, mostly in the Los Angeles area. But I've been in this area since August of last year in the St. John's, Jacksonville area broadcasting with my network. And it is one of the most confrontational, controversial, the in-your-face, the no-fear network in the history of the world, my network. Also, to let everyone know, once again, WBOB radio station, 600 AM, a conservative talk radio station, is possibly interested in my network. And if I get on that radio station, that's a big radio station here in Jacksonville. They emailed me and they seem like they're interested in my network. And I'm very thankful to God for that. And so, how do you feel about what's happening in Egypt and also in Libya? Let me know. And so, check out my main website at www.quakemed.freeservers.com. That's spelled www.quakemed.freeservers.com. That is the official website for my networking shows since 1999. Over 9 million visitors to that website for my network. Now, the lighting here in the library isn't exactly the greatest. Sorry about that. But I'm glad you're watching my network, GNN, Gregory News Network. Here's an advertisement made for my network by the UPS store. They're one of my sponsors. Let me show it to you. All forms of media with my network. Radio, cable TV, worldwide television, on the internet, here on YouTube. Also, I'm on Fox News, like myfoxla.com. That's worldwide television on the internet. I've written for 5 newspapers. Just a little bit about my background. And yes, as I mentioned, and will keep mentioning, over a year and a half ago on my YouTube site, I did announce that I am running for President of the United States in 2012 as an independent ticket. I'm trying to get on the ballot in all 50 states. I have a lot of great ideas for America. And, a lot of times if you try to call me on my cell phone, you can't get through. So send me an email, g.jameswilliam@yahoo.com. That's g.jameswilliam@yahoo.com. I'll spell it to you again. g.jameswilliam@yahoo.com. Okay? So send me an email anytime. And if you want to get one of my newsletters, the Gregory Report, it's only $1. At one time, a portion of it was published by 5 newspapers in the Los Angeles area: the Acton Aquidolce News, the Lake Los Angeles News, the Rosamond News, the Tolucan Times, and the American Eagle News in Northridge, California. Also, if you want a cassette tape of one of my previous radio shows with 4 different radio networks, they're only $15 plus postage and handling, and you can listen to one of my radio shows. Also, I've been on public access cable TV in the Los Angeles area. The last cable TV outlet was Time Warner Cable. And if you want a DVD of one of my cable TV shows, let me know. Send me an email. Okay. Going to be signing off. Until any further breaking news, I'll keep praying for the people in New Zealand. They had a horrible earthquake there, a magnitude 6.3. They're saying that hundreds of people are still missing, and many people have died from that huge quake that struck New Zealand. And also, I lived in Los Angeles for 17 years before I came here to Jacksonville area. And they get a lot of earthquakes in California. So, hey, California, be ready for the next big earthquake that could strike at any time in California. And so, have a great day. My name is James William Gregory Jr., Christian, only owner, host, CEO, founder, president, CFO of GNN, Gregory News Network. Take care for now. But before I go, a little bit of harmonica playing. Take care for now.